Hello students, today we will discuss class 10th science acid base salts. Okay, first of all, the acid base salts, the related basic topic is there. The related means this will be relation will be there in this any acid and base and salt. These are acid, base, salts are substance. According to chemistry, the substance is known as the matter. Substance is known as the matter. In the universe, so many substances is there. It's nothing but so many matters will be there. What is meaning of matter? This is one of the marker is one of the matter. Chalk piece is one of the matter. The board is one of the matter. So what is meaning of matter means occupy the space having the mass. Occupy the space and having the mass. Okay, which is having the space and mass is contained that matter. So here any matter is consist of, the matter is consist of, for example, if you take one of the ice cube, or if you take any iron rod, if you take a marker, if you take a board, each and everything are made up of smallest particle. Each and everything is made up of smallest particle. These are smallest particle. Okay, the smallest particle. The matter is a consist of smallest particle. The matter is a consist of smallest particle. Smallest particle. The smallest particle of matter is called, is according to, if you take any metal, iron metal you take, copper metal you take, magnesium metal you take, each and everything is having the smallest particle. Each and everything is having the smallest particle. Just you have to take this one small particle, observe this property and this property is identical. If you consider, so this is the smallest particle. This is the smallest particle. The smallest particle in matter, according to chemistry, in the term of is taking metal, is called as an atom. So atom is a consist of particles, and so many particles will be there in matter. So these are called as matter. Ice cube also contains of atoms. Iron rod also contains of atoms. The board also consists of atoms. The marker also has the consist of atoms. Each and every atoms combine to form a matter. So here, what is the element? What is the element means? Element means same kind of atoms consist of any matter is called element. Same kind of atoms, any matter is called element. So here the elements will be combined, two or more elements combined to form a molecule or compounds. The molecule or compounds. Here in the universe, so many compounds is there. So many molecule is there. So matter is exist in the compound state, molecule state. Okay, these are discussed in the matter consists of all these things. So what is meaning of compound means? For example, if you take a water molecule, this is a water. So here hydrogen element is there, oxygen element is there. Two or more elements combined to form molecule or compound. For example, if you take carbon dioxide, here two oxygen, one carbon is there. So consist of atoms. So these are also compounds or molecule constellation. Similar atoms combine molecule. Dissimilar atoms combine form compounds. So here, how the elements combine to form a molecule? How the elements combine to form a compounds? The compounds is consist of fixed ratio of atoms. Fixed ratio. Here fixed ratio. For example, the water molecule formula is H2O. If you consider different source, for example, seawater also formula is H2O only. If you take the rainwater, rainwater formula also H2O only. If you take pure water, this also consists of formula is H2O. The molecules of elements is not changes. That is called compound. So here this is called as a fixed ratio. The water means whatever you source, but formula is H2O. For example, carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide releasing of human being also. The formula is CO2 also. Vehicles will be releasing. That is formula CO2 only. So here compound means the fixed ratios combined. Okay. Now in the case of what is meaning of acid base salts means, here elements is combined to form a compounds. Here the fixed ratios compounds is there. How the classification of compounds? What is the name of compounds? Here now you discuss. Carefully listen. Here elements combine to form a compounds. Elements combine to form a compounds. Robert Boyle, scientist. Here let's first of all, what I tell that? Elements to form compounds. Elements to form compounds. Okay, these are compounds. Here the few of compounds will be there. These few of compounds, the fixed ratio of elements combined. Here these few of compounds, how can you identify the nature of few of compounds? How can you classify these compounds? In the earlier days, no measurement of technology will be there. How can you measure that? How can you identify the taste? How can you identify the property? Does not have any measurement. In that days, here the compounds will be classified based on taste. Here, listen all of you. If you consider the human being tongue. Okay. Here few of compounds. How can you find the compound's nature? In the earlier days, it means ancient days. In this tongue of human being, how can you detect? How can you identify the given compound is nature? For example, this portion of tongue can identify sweetness. In the above this side portion identify the salty nature. So above this middle of this portion can identify sour taste. In this middle of the back portion of tongue, this middle portion can identify bitter. So the finally these classification is given in the earlier days. Few of compound have tasted of human being in the earlier days to find sweetness. Some compounds is a sweet, some compound is salty nature, some compound has sour taste, some compound is bitter taste. So the classification is given in the earlier days. Who is the scientist? Robert Boyle. Who is that one? Robert Boyle. So Robert Boyle, scientist, the compounds will be classified. What is that? Compounds will be classified triangle system of. So what is here? First of all, this is called acid. First classification. Substance compound is acid. Another substance is base. Another substance is a salt. These are triangle system. Acid, base, salt. Three categories. Find the scientist. Who is scientist? Robert Boyle. How many types of substance? Three types. Acids, base, salts. How can you identify the given substances? Based on taste. What is the based on taste? In earlier days. So here how can you find this? First of all, what we discuss this Robert Boyle. Which of the substance sour in taste? Which of the substances are sour in taste? That is called acid is defined. These scientists only which of the substance better in taste, that substance is called base. Here the taste is not identified. So this either sour, either bitter taste. So middle cannot identify clarity of taste. So that is identify the salt nature. Okay, in the earlier days only. But here, see what happened, discuss that the finally the Robert Boyle so given the clarified the conclusion is given. What is conclusion? What is finally conclusion is given? Please listen careful, all of you. Acids are sour in taste. Final conclusion. Sour in taste. Okay, this is important. Sour in taste. Bases are bitter in taste. So the based on the earlier days, the substance will be classified or compounds will be classified by based on the taste. What is by based on? Sour taste is substance is called acids. Bitter taste substance is called bases. Okay, right. So in case, how can you find this sour taste only substance is called acid? In the Latin language, acidus in term is there. Acidus in meaning of in Latin language sour. Okay, in the term is identified acidus. Acidus in Latin language sour. So that reason how to find that which of the substance sour in taste, that term is known as the acid. Okay, same version have to follow this. So finally the sour substance is called as a acids clarification is given. Next. So here also bitter taste in the identify the basic substance. So here how many the substance in earlier days, how can you identify? For example, acids are in our daily life. For example, see, acids in our daily life. For example, see, acids are in our daily life. Just you take a lemon. Just you taste it. Lemon fruit you taste it. So these are sour taste. Why this? This lemon is consists of citric acid. What is that? Citric acid is present. Just your lemon you taste it to identify the sour taste, that is called citrus. This is familiar, you know, the fruit. Okay. Next, the familiar term of substance. In the earlier days, familiar term. Everyone having the daily life in your home using that substance is curd. Curd also sour in taste. What is that? This is also sour in taste. Which type of acids is present? The curd is consists of lactic acid. Lactic acid is present. These are familiar in notes. Here, if you take tomato. If you know the tomatoes also you have to sour it. The more using that spices sauce. Here this is also consists of the oxalic acid. What is that? Oxalic acid. Okay. For example, here everyone know that apple has some little bit sour taste, not more and little bit sour taste. That is also present in the malic acid. Okay, the malic acid is present. If you take spinach also oxalic acid is there. Okay, for example, proteins are, sir, here also sour taste, but little bit sour taste is in the proteins are amino acids is there. Amino acids. Okay, here urea, but cannot all taste it. How? After that, how can you find that given substance is acid? Each and every substance cannot taste it. Some substances are danger. Some substances are whenever you contact with, burning sensation is coming. So that reason, each and every substance cannot taste by explanation. So uric acid is there. Okay. Tonic acid. T is a content of tonic acid. Tonic acid. So here so many acids will be there in daily life. So many acids are familiar with. So these acids obtained from natural only. So the final conclusion, the acids are present in naturally. So these are, lemon is one of the plant acids. The lemons are plant acids. These are plant acid. These are plant acids. Lactic acid, curd, animal acid. Animal acids. Please understand. Animal acid. This is a plant acid. Plant acid. So these are also tomatoes. Plant acids only. Plant acids. Okay. Apple. Apple also plant acid. Okay. Here proteins. Proteins also animal acids. Okay. Here urine. Nothing but animal acids only. Animal acids only. Tea. These are also plant acids. So the finally the acids are obtained from are found in natural only. So these are all called as natural acids. So these natural acids cannot harmful, cannot burning sensation in skin. Whenever you touch these acids, for example lemon juice, just have to rub this your skin, does not happen anything. So that is cannot burning sensation in skin. So that reason have tasted it. Does not have any happens in human being. So these are called as which of the acids are obtained from plants and animals. That acids is called as organic acids. Please understand, organic acid. Organic acids. Organic acids means which of the acids is obtained from plants and animals. That acids are called as organic acids. Organic acids are weak acids. Organic acids are, please once see this. Organic acids are weak acids. Weak acids, just how can identify the weak acid? Later session, next session I will discuss you. Organic acids are weak acids. Weak acids not harmful of human being. Burning sensation will be not there. Whenever you touch, burning sensation not coming. So that's why this is called organic acids are weak acids. So organic acid obtained from plants and animals only. Okay, these are acids: lemon, citric acid, curd, lactic acid, tomato, oxalic acid, apples, malic acid, proteins. Proteins mean amino acids. So urine, uric acid, tea, tonic acid. So many acids will be there in daily life. So these are acids. Some acids are in our daily life mineral acids. What is the mineral acids? For example, these are acids are natural only. Some acids is available in the earth crust. You know what is meaning of earth crust? Here some minerals is available in the natural. So that is called inorganic acids. For example, organic acids means which of the acids obtained from plants and animals, that is called organic acids. Inorganic acid. Inorganic acids. What is meaning of inorganic acid means? Is not organic acids. So organic acid means obtained from plants and animals only, but is not obtained from plants and animals. These obtained from minerals. You know what is the minerals? Minerals means which of the substance is present in the natural earth crust. For example, iron rod is available in natural only, is earth crust, not obtained, not a grown up in that outside of the earth. Gold is available in earth crust only. Which of the substance available in the earth crust, that is called as a mineral. Which of the substance take outside the human being useful, that substance is called mineral. So minerals means nothing but atoms combination, element combination. That elements is present in the earth crust. For example, iron, copper, gold, magnesium, sodium. These are elements. Right now 118 elements is there. 118 elements. So many elements is available in earth crust, mineral form only. Please understand. Mineral form only. Mineral form. So here the mineral form of hydrogen and chlorine combine to form a hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid are one of the inorganic acid. These acids, whenever you touch that hydrochloric acid, burning sensation is coming. Burning sensation. So this is called hydrochloric acid. Now you take sulfuric acid, H2S4, sulfuric acid. This is also danger. This name is called king of chemical. King. Why this king of chemical? Why means this is a danger. Danger chemical. Whenever you contact the burning the skin. Okay, that is called hydrochloric acids, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, HNO3. How? This is available in minerals form of and laboratory preparation also. See, simple I tell you one example. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid also produced in your human being. Whenever you taking food, the one of acids is produced, gastric acids. Gastric acids. Whenever taking food, immediately in stomach to produce of hydrochloric acid. That hydrochloric acid help us the digestion of food. The hydrochloric acid not produced means how can you digest of food? So that is happens. Hydrochloric acid is construct the food material. For example, you take bulk food. How that destruct? For example, this is a bulk food. You take bulk food. This is how can you form a small piece? Then only the small piece. Whenever that bulk material to construct a small piece coming, that times energy is released. This energy is useful for the cell growing or human being growing. Okay, this construction is going on. Some acids is released in stomach. So this is acid is to produce. But this is also, sir, you call that whenever the acid is produced animals, that is called organic. But this is a dual nature is exist. Organic acids is there, inorganic acids. But this organic acids is available in the less quantity on stomach only, not produced of animal beings. Okay, this hydrochloric acid are produced in the laboratory form. Laboratory have the preparation. All mineral acids are inorganic acids. These acids are preparation in laboratory only. So these are called. For example, carbonic acid H2CO3. Sir, these carbonic acid not that much danger. Why? Generally, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric and HNO3 is a danger. But this acid is carbonic acid. Carbonic acid are present in soft drinks. Carbonic acid present in the soft drinks. Sir, soft drinks are drinking is not happens anything because some of the inorganic acids are weak acids. Some of the inorganic acids are weak acids. So that reason some inorganic acids are have to call that weak acids. But not all inorganic acids are weak acids. More percentage of inorganic acids are inorganic acids are danger, means harmful. Okay, is strong acids. Later I will discuss you strong acid and weak acid next session. So here these are called as the finally acids will be classified two ways: organic acids, inorganic acids. Organic acids obtained from plants and animals. Inorganic acid obtained from the minerals. These are classification of acids. Okay, here some familiar. For example, vinegar. Vinegar is used for food materials. For example, vinegar means acetic acid. Acetic acid another name is vinegar. So 5 to 8% of percentage will be there in that water and dissolve this hydrochloric acid. That whenever the 5 to 8% of acetic acid dissolve in water, that is called vinegar. So vinegar out used in the bakeries, the cakes. Why? And these components added to baking soda. For example, what is baking soda? If you know that baking soda formula is NaHCO3. This is formula of NaHCO3 baking soda. This baking soda added to some edible acids. Edible acids. For example, what is edible acids? So, tartaric acids used. Whenever the tartaric acid used to that this baking soda, the cakes and bakeries coming fluffy nature and softness is coming. Why use this? Already told that some acids are danger, but some acids are not a danger. So that's why edible acids are used in the preparation of bakeries. Okay, the fluffy nature is coming, and cakes, the fluffy nature is coming, softness is coming. So that reason have to use the edible acids along with sodium bicarbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is called bicarbonate. This one and one of the acids is edible acids of tartaric acid. Why use tartaric acids? Tartaric acid, for example, this is a basic nature. So and one acidic nature, neutralized to form a salt. So that ones. So moreover thing is in the daily life, most of the useful acids, base and salts. That's why I discussed it. So this is using for food material, sodium bicarbonate. This is a basic in nature. So basic substance used in daily life and neutralized by Edible salt, edible acids. What is edible acid? Tartaric acid. Tartaric acid is obtained from tamarind. So what is tamarind? So that is called a sour and base. Sour and base means acid. Acid and base to form a neutralization. So then salt is formed. So our topic is more in useful our daily life. So I have to briefly learn careful acid, base, salts in daily life. So these are important. For a simple one, bases in our daily life. Simple example. Bases in our daily life. Soap solution. Soap solution is a basic in nature. Just you have to soapy particles. The soapy particle have touched them. Whenever you touch the soapy particle in the slippery nature is there. Slippery, soapy to touch. Slippery nature means some layers will be moving. Slippery nature. Liquid like, jumps liquid like. Slippery nature. That is called bases. Okay. Here, for example, in the milk of magnesia, that is also MgOH2. That is also basic in nature. This sodium bicarbonate is also basic in nature. Sodium hydroxides. The sodium hydroxide pellets is there in laboratory. That pellets you have to touch them. Soap in nature. So these are called classification of acids and bases in our daily life. Next one, upcoming the science, development of science. Upcoming the development of science. Okay, all acids cannot identify by based on taste. Some acids are, I told you, danger. So each and every acid cannot taste it, cannot test, cannot touch, cannot contact with easy way. So that reason, after coming development of science, so how can you identify that given substance is acid and base? Now here the scientist is coming, one of the scientists, Arrhenius scientist. Who is that? Arrhenius. He said that, what he told here, this scientist, what he said that, if you consider, just carefully listen, if I take one beaker, here the filled with the water, so this is consist of water. So some substance is dissolved in water, some X substance, you don't know, for example, how can you find later discuss you, X substance is dissolved. Whenever the X substance is dissolved, this substance to produce of H plus ions, to produce H plus ions in aqueous media, What is meaning of aqueous media? Aqueous medium or aqueous state. Aqueous state nothing but whenever you take water, solvent system, okay, solution is 2 points, solution. For example, here the solution is nothing but two components. One is a solvent, second one is a solute. Which of the more quantity that is called solvent, which of the less quantity that is called as a solute. Here the solvent is taking water, that is called as aqueous media. Whenever you take the solvent, that is called aqueous media. So these are called solution. So this is for a solution. So whenever the water is dissolving X to produce of H plus ions, that is called as a, according to this Arrhenius scientist. So final definition I told you, the 10th standard definition. Generally in the lower standard definitions, acids are sour in taste. That is the lower standard definition. But 10th standard definition, which of the substance, see carefully listen, which of the substance to produce of H plus ions in aqueous media? Which of the substance to produce of H plus ions in aqueous media, that is called acid. So finally the scientist of Arrhenius is saying that the H plus concentration production in aqueous media, simple way. So whenever the H plus ions production in aqueous media, that is called acid according to Arrhenius scientist. Okay, these are called acids. But the scientist cannot say the sour in taste, but cannot taste the substance. So find this in the upper meter, you have to, and that's alternative technology have using science innovation. So which of the substance to produce of H plus ions, that is called acid, is saying that. Okay, right? Same concept. So that X is called finally X is called as acids. Next scientist, same one. After coming to explain Arrhenius, Bronsted-Lowry and Lewis. 3 scientists finally conclusion given acid and base and salt definition. I stand. So according to Arrhenius, what is said that X is acids. So here X is acid. So same way, same here, X is H plus ions is called as a hydrogen ion, hydrogen. Same version, if you take Y substance, dissolving water to produce of OH minus ions, that OH minus ions is called as a hydroxyl ion. What is the name is? OH minus is called as a hydroxyl ion. So whenever the hydroxyl ion produced, that is called as a base. So the final Arrhenius scientist also is saying that which of the substance to produce of OH minus ions, that is called bases. So how can you find this? For example, one example I will explain you. Please listen careful. So which of the production of H plus ions, that is called as acid. The production of OH minus ions is called as base. The final conclusion is given Arrhenius. Okay. Then, for example, if you take the hydrochloric acid. Already I told you hydrochloric acid is one of the acids is saying. So how can you find? So this cannot find. So for example here, if you take HCl is dissociate nothing but ionization to produce of ions H plus Cl minus ion. So plus ions whenever dissolving water. Okay, whenever dissolving water to produce of H plus ions and Cl minus. For example, if you take sulfuric acid H2S4, here two hydrogens. Okay, 2H plus S4 minus. This 2 is power of this one. So this is one of the element. This is one of the group of form of ions. So this base value, this power of element. So what I am telling you, SO4 minus 2. So if you take HNO3 means H plus NO3 minus 1. See what happened here, H2CO3 carbonic acid. Here how many hydrogens? 2H plus here CO3 base value here. This base value adjacent में power value. So already after one session I told you chemical reactions of one, how to create chemical formulas. Once see that video, VEDA tech video once. So CO3 power minus 2. Crisscross method formulas only. Crisscross method. So what I am, for example here, H plus 1 CO3 power minus 2. This is elementary ion. Single atom is the elementary ion. This is a group of ion. So group of element, this power value, this base value, this power value, this base. What is that? Here H2. So CO3. So one is negligible. So how to form this H2CO. So which of the substance to produce of ions are H plus ions, that is called final acids. If you take sodium hydroxide base. So dissolving water. So all these water only. Here water only. Here water only. So whenever this production of Na plus 1 and OH minus ions. So if you take KOH, K plus 1, OH minus 1. Here what happened? All these ions production of. Here what happened? These are different atoms of elements. But here OH minus ions production. OH minus ions is called as a basic in nature. So basic substance. According to Arrhenius, the production of H plus ions is called acid. The production of OH minus is called base. So this is today's topic is acid base salt, small introduction. Thank you all of you. Thank you.